happiness, you name it, you're here at the home of world darts, the Lakeside.
Absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, Joe. That's the best one we've had all week. Who's been here for all 9 days at Lakeside? We've only got about a minute left of me on the mic because I do need to pre-record some things upstairs. Our final is due on stage at about 5:50. So believe you me, I'm not ignoring you. I just need to keep quiet so they can do all of their work up there on the balcony. I'll just remind you, final best of 13 sets. There'll be breaks after the 3rd, the 6th and the 9th sets. Don't forget the BDO merchandising area at the back. Heart of Dart pins, you can support the charity, you can have a bet, it's all out there between the main entrance and the bar. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll be back hopefully to speak to you again very, very shortly. But for now, I have to sign off with a hi-ho!
Lakeside World Championship Final. 13 set finale here at the home of world darts, the Lakeside. We now introduce to the stage the reigning British Classic champion, a former Winmore World Masters, Grand Slam of Darts and Lakeside World Champion. It's England's Scotty Too Hotty, Scott Waits.
Summer said
Vegas Open champion, a semi-finalist here at Lakeside last year, playing in his first BDO World Championship final. From Canada, the silencer, Jeff Smith.
All right. The blue on the street, blue sink and bleed under sky, so smoky blue green. I can't foresee a Dixie dill sheen, so it dance the sidewalk clean. My memory is muddy, what's this river that I'm in? New Orleans is sinking, man, and I don't want to swim.
What an atmosphere. A kaleidoscope of colour. 9 days of absorbing theatre at this iconic venue comes down to this. Scott Waits, champion 3 years ago, and back it seems to his best. A couple of remarkable fight-back wins on his route to the final. Scott is the odds-on favourite. His opponent, though, the unseeded Jeff Smith. The silencer, making real noise at Lakeside this week. Quiet, unassuming, and crucially, alluringly accurate. A thrilling semi-final winner over Richard Veenstra, clinched with a 10-darter. England-Canada, Waite v Smith, first to 7, takes the title.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 2016 Lakeside World Championship Final. First set, first lap. It's got the throw first. Game on.
So the players are up for it, the fans, as you can hear, well, they're well up for it. We're up for it, aren't we, George? And we hope you are too. First to 7 sets for a silver cup and 100 grand. And let's just hope this is as exciting as Jeff Smith's semi-final last night.
131.
Scott Waits with a dance
140.
in this first set.
$60.
And well placed already. Look at this.
140.
Into his stride early, Scott Waits. He's been here before, he's been in a final, he's won a final. Only lost 5 sets
100.
throughout the 2013 World Championship. And he's on a finish. Treble 20 would have left bullseye, but he will be back
56.
because Jeff Smith can't check out 210 with 3 darts.
Yes, no sniff for Smith here, but this is pressure.
140. Scotty requires 72.
Treble 12 perhaps for double 18. 20 in tops. First dart at a double.
Yeah, let's keep
there
starting
it
the
is.
first line. Scott Waits. Second line is Jeff to throw first. Game on.
Tell you what, this match will be played at a cracking pace. Both players like to get on with it, and that just makes for a terrific watch.
Yes, we saw that with Smith and Veenstra last night. Brilliant contest. 2 players racing through it.
60.
As for Waits, in his semi-final, he was 5-0 up over Jamie Hughes in 46 minutes.
Yeah, he won it 6-1.
61.
Smith won 6-5. Checking out with a 10-dart leg. If you're new to darts, 9 darts is the perfect leg. It involves
140.
2 maximum 180s to start, and then a 141 finish usually, but it hasn't been seen here for some time. 1990 the last time.
100.
We did think Smith would do it to reach the final. 10's not shabby, let me tell you.
Yes, he wasn't far off.
97.
So Scott Waits, the champion of 3 years ago, had shoulder trouble, made the decision to have surgery on that shoulder, and he's back to throwing something like his best darts. Said it's the best decision he's ever made.
87.
You can just see the freedom in the throw, which wasn't there last year.
44. Jeff, you require 153.
To hold throw, treble 20. Not this time, Jeff.
91. Scott, you require 160.
For an early break. Perfect start.
96. Jeff, you require 62.
Pressure on this then. Treble 10 first to leave 2 darts at double 16. Well, he's done the first bit, and he's done the second.
Second line, Jeff Smith. Third line, it's got the throw first. Game on.
Well, Scott Waits is the 2-5 on favourite. But I tell you what, it could be a lot closer than that.
100.
If they both carry on checking out like that. 72 taken out by Waits. Smith taking out his first look at 62. Waits has had a 158 this week.
55.
So if you haven't been with us all week, a word about Jeff Smith. He, in the past year, since he came here on debut and reached the semi-finals last year, he's bought his own business, a car restoration business. Loves cars, hence the nickname the Silencer.
45.
And the fact that he's, you know, it's his name now above the shop means that he's much more relaxed financially. He can devote more time to his darts, which means that he's happier on the hockey, he says, and he just has an aura about him. He has done all week. Came over on his own from Canada, and he's just gone about his business quietly.
And a big leg this from Jeff Smith.
170.
Well, he's been doing that already. No doubters around Jeff Smith now. Treble 20 leaves a shot at bullseye.
98.
Tell you what, though, when he comes back, he'll have a chance to break the Waits throw.
44. Jeff, you require 72.
Half an hour or so ago, and he said, I know I'm going to win this. 16 for tops, for a break of throw.
52.
He will be back.
Dominant leg of darts from the Canadian, but he's got to take it out.
99. Jeff, you require 20.
2 10s then.
Yeah, this came short in the third line.
Hardly missed a double 10
Fourth line is Jeff to throw first.
in 11 sets of darts last night. Actually, while we're talking about Jeff Smith, he did ask me to say a big hello to Jessica, who's 8, and Natasha, who's 11, who will be watching
60.
this while having lunch with mum Rachel. Girls, Daddy says you don't have to eat your broccoli tonight. Also hello to son Kieran, who's 22. And that maximum is for all of you watching back home in Canada.
100.
Well placed to strike first.
.42.
That was a loose one, though.
140.
That's better from Scott Waits. Smith throwing for the first set. First to 7, remember, for the title.
59.
He's left what we call Shanghai when he comes back, Jeff Smith.
177. Jeff Duke 120.
For the set, but under pressure. Needed the treble.
100.
So to break back,
Scott required 24.
Double 12 for 2-2.
Yeah, this game shot on the fortnight. Scott Waits.
Absolutely no mistake.
Scott the 12 first.
Shaping up nicely.
4 darts from 201. Nicely done. Just when we thought Jeff Smith was about to take out the first set against the darts. So the Lakeside here, venue for the World Darts,
81.
is Bob Potter's domain. Became the title sponsor a few years ago.
140.
And there's Daniela and Oliver. Daniela was 13 a few days ago. And Will, I'm told,
60.
their friend.
Now it's Waits' turn to throw for set number 1.
134.
Going about it nicely, isn't he?
He's got to require 131.
Treble 20 for treble 13.
91.
He'll be back.
With double top for the set. Wants 100 at least to put him under pressure.
60.
Doesn't get it.
Scott to require 14. Yeah,
And there
this
is
game
the
started
first
with
set.
First set. Scott Waits.
For Scott Waits.
Second set, first lap is Jeff the 12 first. Game on.
He hasn't missed a double yet. Scott.
57.
Not bad from either player.
140.
Those checkout stats going into the match. Jeff over 5 matches and Scott over 4, averaging,
57.
as you can see, 43 and 45%, which is very tidy. Mentioned Jeff's played an extra match. In fact, they've both lost the same number of sets on their way to the final, 8. Scott's been involved in a couple of real ding-dong matches. Had to come back from 4-2 down to win his quarter-final. 4-3, or 5-4, I'm sorry, and came 3-0 down in round 2 against Gert de Vos to win that 4-3. Until his semi, Jeff had it much easier.
100.
Good switch.
81.
Scoring's deserted him just for the last leg or two. Jeff Smith.
Yeah, his average has dipped under 90 now. Waits
99.
still in the mid-90s.
And on a finish against the darts.
94. Scott to require 132.
Well, he's trying to G himself up, Jeff Smith. Not quite there at the moment. Good dart. Just checking with our referee, Marco Meyer.
92. Jeff, you require 152.
So 2 treble 20s and a double 16 if he's to hold his throw. Not this time. So, well, Scott, the way he's been finishing,
65.
you wouldn't
Scott,
expect
you
Jeff to be
require
back.
40.
3 out of 3 so far. Is it going to be 4 of 4? It isn't. Double 10. Starting to miss.
30. Jeff, you require 87.
20 for Bullseye. Bullseye, he needs to hold his throw.
62. Scott, you require 10.
Surely not.
5.
Well, well.
Jeff, you require 25.
3 hit in a row and then 6 misses in a row. Double 8. He was
Yeah,
nowhere, but he's won the leg.
Jeff Smith. Second leg is Scott the 12 first. Game on.
What a big bonus that is for the Canadian.
He's fuming with himself. You can see Scott Waits
100.
forced those next 3 darts towards the treble. Smith with a little look saying, well, I didn't expect that, but I'll take it.
96. $100.
Jeff Smith won 3 titles since we last saw him in the semi-finals
60.
last year in Las Vegas, in St. John, Port City, and in which city?
97.
Scott won the British Classic last year, his 20th ranking title.
140.
John Lowe, Eric Bristow, Jockey Wilson, Phil Taylor,
140.
Van Barneveld, Hankey, Adams have all won this more than once. Here's Scott Waits going to be added to that list.
64. Scott, you requires 64.
Treble 16. Or 16 for tops now. Or 20 for double 18 if you prefer. Oh, double 8, he's left.
48. Jeff, you require 141.
Either way, chance for Jeff. Treble 16 for double 18. No.
121.
All right, Scott, you don't
requires
want to miss
16.
too many more.
What's happening, Scott?
Yeah, let's keep Shaw in the second one.
Needed that.
Scott Waits.
Calm down, Scotty.
Jeff the 12 first. Game on.
Might not be a bad idea.
Gosh, she'd missed 9 in a row before that dart hit the double 2.
95.
It's just assuming crisis proportions.
Seeded 9, Scott Waits this year on his 9th Lakeside
100.
appearance. The lowest, actually, he's been in any of those years.
$58.
I think the shoulder problem has something to do with that.
Absolutely.
$100.
Oh, come on, he said to himself mid-throw, and it worked. He found the treble. Under a bit of pressure here, Jeff Smith wants to hold his throw.
58.
Big score here from Scott. And he's basically nicked the darts.
122.
That'll do it.
Really forces those darts into the treble bed, Scott Waits. Here goes Jeff.
100.
Those piercing eyes. The concentration from the Canadian.
77.
Yeah, that's a better shot.
Yeah.
$41. Scott, you require 102.
To break the throw. Bull, maybe treble 14. Double 16, he's left.
Yeah,
Oh, yes!
let's keep Shaw in the
How about
third.
that?
Scott Waits. Four rackets, got the throw first. Game on.
Throwing for a 2-set lead now, Scott Waits. there will be a break after 3 sets, after 6 sets, and if we go that far, after 9 sets. And what a start from Scott Waits, his first maximum of the match.
Wonderful from Waits.
100.
Well, he's playing well. He had that very odd patch, those 9 missed doubles in a row.
100.
But either side of that, that's the kind of stuff he's been producing all week.
'83.
Jeff's scoring just in the last 4 legs has been letting him down.
99.
Took the first leg of this set, but he was given it, really.
'96. Scott to require 122.
For a 2-set lead. Treble 18 leaves a shot. It's not in, it would have left bullseye.
54.
Nothing Jeff can do, though, back at 2-2-2. Needs a big visit. Not going to get it.
46. Scott to requires 68.
Double 18 then.
32.
Was 1 set dart, but he'll have more. And this is for a set against the darts for Scott Waits. Early problems for
60.
Jeff Smith.
Scott to require 36.
Double 18 for a 2-set lead.
Yeah, that's game shot.
There we go.
Second set. Scott Waits.
Come on, he says.
Third set, first line.
Scott's running hot early.
Game on.
Now can Smith stop the rot? 2-0.
'85.
Such a good front runner, Scott Waits. But as we've seen this week, he's not too shabby
60.
when he looks like he's almost out.
Well, those comeback wins. Again, Skurt de Vos in round 2 and Glenn Durrant in the quarter-final. Absolutely stunning. There we are. Second of the match for Scott Waits. Third overall.
86. '41.
And he's throwing quick. He's almost like he wants to capitalise on this purple patch he knows he's in. Wants to just keep rolling with it and seeing the scoreboard
82.
stick over, because it doesn't always last.
And he'll know that there's a break after 3 sets, and Jeff Smith a couple of times this week has looked like he's struggling, and every time he's had a couple of minutes to compose himself backstage, he's come back a different player. Long way back though, 3-0.
171. Scott to require 95.
3 perfect darts from Smith to leave 102, but it could be too little too late. 13 for double 16. Oh, yeah.
Shot in the first line. Scott Waits. Second line is Jeff to throw first. Game on.
He's enjoying himself, isn't he, up there?
45. $137.
But when you're playing like this, you feel like you own the place. There's a real swagger from Waits at the moment.
76.
Well, Jeff Smith came here last year for the first time, having qualified through the North American ranking system and reached the semi-finals. It's why he's back this year. All 4 semi-finalists invited
93.
back. And he reached the semis, which was kind of his aim. And he was whitewashed 6-0 by Scott Mitchell. This year, his aim was to reach the final. He told his
41.
family, if I reach the final, you're coming back with me next year. I won't have to fly on my own. And the thing is, let's hope for his sake
59.
I'm wrong, but just maybe he's done what he came here to do, and a little switch in mindset, sometimes difficult to run away from.
I think that's probably what we saw from Jamie Hughes, wasn't it?
100.
Speaking to him, that run to the semi-final, that was mission accomplished, and he ended up going out 6-1 to weights.
44.
It's early on, but this has the feel of a crucial set of darts.
$137.
Big visit.
$100. Chuck, you require 102.
Get well soon, Kerry. Double 18, needs to hit this. Oh,
Yes,
yes!
came short in the second line. Jeff Smith.
Oh, needed that, a 102.
Third line, it's got the throw first. Game on.
We've seen one from both players now.
Boy, did he need that, Jeff Smith. He's only thrown 7 darts at a double, compared to 18 for weights. It's a loose one. That's more like it.
125.
That was his first dart at a double in 5 legs, and his first successful dart at a double in 8.
136. $140.
Oh, what a good leg of darts this is so far.
Just asking a couple of questions now on the weights throw.
60.
If he can keep asking those questions, he might have a chance to break. He needs to break if he's going to win this set. Jeff Smith.
100.
And he's first to a finish.
Good response though from Scott Waits, waiting on 65 if this doesn't go.
56. Scott requires 65.
To nudge ahead once more. Leaves double top. No mistake.
Scott Waits.
He's punishing every error from Smith.
Smith's just not finding the trebles. He's not getting the chances to hit those doubles. Scott's loving it. One more leg. And he leads by 3-0 in a race to 7.
95.
Has to string some good darts together
60.
here, Jeff Smith. And that's only a 60. So Waits can pressure the throw. He'll come down for 19.
59.
Oh. Smith off the hook.
For the time being.
$100.
It's been a fabulous week of fancy dress.
96.
Didn't quite get that.
$60.
Should be first to a finish, and is Scott Waits. Against the darts, remember.
Good finish as well. 1-2-6. Options on the 19s. So what can Smith take out of 195? Oh no.
Scott to require 126.
Not enough, really. So a treble now leaves the bull. Yes, bullseye for a 3-set lead for Waits.
101. Jeff to require 154.
You might have to take this out, Jeff. Great start. That would have left tops.
95. Scott to require 25.
So this for 3-0. Smith can't watch.
Yeah,
because
Waits
Waits is doing that. It's a 3-0 lead. Scott Waits in firm control. The silence of being silenced. 3-0 in a race to 7. One-way traffic so far, but there's time. Best of 13, first to 7. 3-0, the lead for Scott Waits.
Fourth set, first leg is Jeff to throw first. Game on.
Good evening, Tone.
Good evening, how are you, sunshine?
Very good.
Enjoying it?
43.
I'm loving it. What did you make of those first 3 sets?
Yeah, slow. Some very good high shots. But overall,
125.
consistency, it's good.
He's got to find something, though, to turn the tide, the Canadian.
121.
Has that break come at the right time for him? Because he was being bullied up there.
Yeah, I think he needs to speed
74.
up. He seems to have slowed down and trying to be more precise where he should be fluent. That's one. There we go.
140.
Okay, there's the result. He's taking charge now of this leg.
60.
Is Jeffrey.
Yep, good return from the break from Jeff Smith. And it has to be. He'll be first to a finish, but what kind of finish?
65.
Perhaps not what he would have hoped for.
Well, 132. Not bad with 3 darts.
38. Jeff, you require 132.
Treble 20. Oh, he's gone for the ball.
92.
Double top left when he comes. That's Scotty on 204.
Yeah, way back.
41.
Well, he just
Jeff,
threw
you require
the last one
40.
away in disgust. Smith for tops to strike first in the full set. Wasn't missing those last night. The final dart just slips as well. This time then,
Yeah,
yes.
this game show in the first line, Jeff Smith. Second line, it's got the throw first. Game on.
Be feeling a little bit better about himself
87.
now.
The first leg of this set. He's put in some performances up though this week, as Jeff.
Yes, the semi-final victory over Richard Veenstra will be the highlight of his week,
59.
unless, of course, he can turn this one around. That was stunning stuff.
Veenstra, lad from the Netherlands.
140.
Smith though, 6 darts, 240 scored.
We do often see it.
140.
Along comes a break in play, and suddenly there's a momentum shift.
57.
There's Larry Butler, talking to him last night. Asked him if he was in the ADO team that I played in, and yes,
100.
and we had a good drink together. Lovely man.
So wait.
Scott, you require 115.
To hold throw. He's going to start up top, I think, here. Yeah, perfect dart. 19s now to leave double 18 for a 115.
97.
Not this
Jeff, you
time.
require 104.
Okay, trouble 17 maybe. 17. It's double 18.
84.
A miss a piece
Scott, you require 18.
at double 18. So both on 9s.
The last score from Jeff was 86.
Marco might just
Scott, you
clarify.
require 18.
Scott questioning the call. First dart goes awry, as does the second. Can he force this one in? Yes, he
This
can.
game shown in the second round. Scott wins. Third leg is Jeff to throw first. Game on.
Been great, the crowds this week.
100.
Giving them the best of order all the way through. It makes the game run smoothly.
100.
Always a terrific atmosphere. Hardly ever any trouble either.
Well,
Here
I
for a
haven't
party.
I haven't seen any in 32 years.
100.
Seriously, nobody's been thrown out. Been stretchered out. But no, it's a joke.
No joke for Smith at the moment. Another max from Scotty Waits. Third of the match, 17th of the tournament.
140.
Good response.
Yeah, Jeff, ton 140. 161 finish with 3 darts.
100. Jeff, you require 161.
Treble 20, of course. Went for the 19s. It went for the
81.
ball there.
Scott, you require 121.
This for a break of throw. Treble 17 for bullseye now. A reprieve
97.
for Smith.
Jeff, you require 18.
This is going to have to go, you sense. 20 leaves tops. Double top. Can he sneak around
40.
that? No.
Scott to require 24.
Well, he's hitting his doubles. Double 12 it needs. Still 2 darts to go. Hit the barrel there. Double 6. Smith licking his fingers.
No score.
And he's coming back.
Jeff to require 40.
He didn't expect to be back. This has to go. Double 10. Double 5. These can be horrible.
Yeah, this game short with the
But he nails it
Jeff Smith.
and breathes a sigh of relief.
4 rackets, got the throw first. Game on.
Yeah, it's sprung to life.
60.
60.
Well, this dart tone, that one, a treble, dart number 32,000 of the week.
140.
Who's putting that together?
You're not seeing my notepad.
No, brilliant that. 32,000. Does that include the one
60.
I don't think that went through the official scorers.
140.
What did you hit?
Out the board. Scotty 161 after 9 darts.
100. Scott to require 161.
Treble 20. Treble 17. 84 left.
137.
Okay. Double 12 when he comes back.
Yeah, treble 17 would have left ball, but not to worry, Smith's way off.
55. Scott to require 24.
Couple of 12s for 2-2.
Yeah, this game short on the 4th line. Scott Wade.
Throws up his hands and says, it's easy, isn't it?
Jeff to throw first.
Easy this game when you throw like that.
Okay, back in the groove. Jeff Smith.
100.
It's 2-2 in legs. Who's going to take the set?
What a big leg of darts this is.
57.
The difference between a 4-set or 2-set deficit for the Canadian. Look at the focus, willing them in.
60.
But only 60.
4-4-4. That's the score.
47.
Bad visit again from Scott Waits. Smith off the hook there.
Oh, he's having a few loose starts, this Scotty. Man, he's finishing well. That's the main thing.
140.
Great couple of darts these. Oh, what a visit.
174.
Another finish now. No finish
57.
for Scott either.
Real pressure on the throw. Smith cannot afford to go 4-0 down, but he's under pressure.
Whoa.
Look at this from Scott Waits.
180. Champion 144.
Gonna have to get this, Jeff. It's not going to happen.
60.
43
Scott 43.
against the darts for a 4-0 lead. Double 16 for a hammer blow. 2 8s. There
Yeah,
it is.
this game short on the 4th set.
It's 4-0 Waits. And real problems for Jeff Smith. It was there for him.
5th set, first lag. It's got to throw first. Game on.
What do you do now, Tony? How do you turn this around if you're Jeff Smith?
Well, play like he has
60.
been playing earlier in the championship, because no one could touch him. But like I said, it's when you're in the final, you want to be there, but suddenly it goes.
60.
And that's what's happened with Jeff at the moment.
100.
Well, he's not there to give up, Jeff Smith. The question is whether
81.
Scott Waits will give him a chance to fight back.
The thing is, George, he's been the star of the week.
100.
You come to this situation in the final, obviously you think you've done your work, but you haven't.
Oh dear.
22.
Dear, oh dear.
He's rushing along now. Luckily enough, Scotty, oh mind you, is it the trouble with the second dart?
76.
From Bones.
Muttering to himself, Jeff Smith from Canada. John Part in 1994, the only Canadian
85.
to lift that famous silver trophy.
No outshot for either player.
$48.
He looks confused at the moment as to where on earth his game has gone, Jeff Smith.
135.
That's more like it.
Scott to require 117.
Options, treble 20, leaves 97. We'll see. 17. Double top.
77. Jeff to require 118.
So millimetres away from a 117. How about a 118? Treble 20 leaves a shot at top. He's given himself a chance here.
78.
Just can't get a break at the moment.
Scotty on that double. It's double top. He's the one that's hitting them. One to go.
20.
Chances for Jeff Smith.
Jeff to require 40.
Double top. Listen at the cheers for Jeff.
Yeah, this game shown in the first line. Jeff Smith.
First time out of 5.
Second line is Jeff to throw first. Game on.
An opportunity you didn't expect. 3 missed darts at tops from Scott Waits. And those are the chances that Smith has to take if he's to have any kind of glimmer of producing a real story here.
59.
In honesty, he has been the star of the week. That match against Ventre. Absolutely wonderful.
96.
And blocking that treble now. Managed to get that one.
100.
Very slim darts.
Down for 19s.
96.
Yep, that's pretty much how Jeff's feeling at the moment.
Is it a dummy?
$140.
I tell you what, the money they spend buying the outfits, it's unbelievable.
99.
Not about 9 days, is it, for fancy dress shops?
Well, I went and they were shut.
16. Jeff
Got a finish here.
110.
110 for 2-0. Oh dear. Treble 19 would have left bullseye.
70. Scott to require 142.
Treble 20 to leave 82. Yes. Treble 20. It's double 11. Oh!
120.
The fraction.
Jeff to require 40.
Back for tops, Jeff Smith. No. One at double 10.
30.
Oh dear.
Scott to require 22.
Okay, Scott. Take it away. It's double 11.
Yeah, this game short in the Scott Wade.
Levels this set.
Third leg, it's Scott to throw first. Game on.
A break of throw. Oh, hello.
140.
15 140 plus visits from Scott Waits, 4 maximums.
60.
Power play from Scotty. And Jeff. No answer it yet. It's been broken 5 times.
25.
That's a lot.
That wasn't a good visit from Scott Waits. What on earth was that, he says to himself.
22.
Oh, that's even worse. Right, let's forget about those 6 darts.
Yeah. Let me spring back to life. Here it goes.
100.
Yes. Yes. Yes! Lost.
Second of the match from Jeff Smith.
45.
Not a bad time to do it. Needs a treble.
57.
Oh, just can't string them together.
This is no finish. 71 left.
159.
32 Scott Waits. No outshot for Jeff Smith.
100. Scott to require 32.
For a 2-1 lead, 5th set. No mistake.
So in the third line, Scott Waits.
He knows he's botting this, Scott Waits.
Game on.
And the silencer looks absolutely rattled.
18.
Good cover shot. But it's legs he needs.
Absolutely imperative for Smith
100.
to hold. But another ton for Waits. Such a powerful presence on the hockey. And he's owning it at the moment.
140.
Needed that, Jeff.
That's going to help. But he's relentless, this Scotty.
100.
He is really going to town.
$140.
240s then for Jeff Smith.
First to a finish as well. He's going to have at least 6 at it as well.
40. Jeff, you require 141.
Treble 20 to start. 15s. Would have left double 18. No pressure from the throw of Scott Waits, though.
No, nothing doing there. 261. But Shanghai for Jeff. Sorry, 21.
42. Jeff, you require 21.
Yes, 21 for 2-2. Leaves himself double 8.
Yeah,
No mistake this time. 2-2.
Fifth leg, it's got the throw first. Game on.
He's really getting the applauses, Jeff. Not had much of it.
Well, they want a contest here.
96.
They don't want to see either player get battered. If it goes 5-0, well, you fear for Smith, you really do. You do at the moment at 4-0, let's be honest.
Just getting back a little bit of form.
$95.
Write that name down, Tony.
97.
Neck and neck. You sense there could be a big moment coming in the next minute or so.
140.
And there it is. 170 finish. And he'll be going for it, no doubt.
60. Scott, you require 170.
Well, it's the big one, but he's got 6 darts at it for a 5-set lead. Great start.
98.
Well, not a very good finish for Scott Waite. So Jeff still has a chance here, but that's a loose start. He wants another treble.
87. Scott, you requires 72.
Treble 12. Yes, double 18. Still space.
36. Jeff, you require 157.
Take it away, Jeff. Come on.
Needs this. Needs it badly. Not going to get it. So Waits.
57.
Waits.
Scott, you require
On
36.
36. Double 18. To move even further clear in this world final. Both way off. Surely he's not going to let Smith back in. 1 from 8 on 18s.
Yeah, let's get it shown in 50.
No mistake that time. It's 5-star darts.
6-set first line.
Off the dome from Scott.
Game on.
And he leads 5-0.
He's got problems now.
100.
Yes, there it is.
I don't think anyone would have anticipated this, the way Jeff Smith has been
60.
throwing this week and the way he conducts himself around the venue, looks after himself, goes and practices quietly in the room, out the back, not in the busy players bar, keeps himself
60.
to himself, and it's worked for him. He's done nothing different, and suddenly look at this, 0-5.
Yeah, very likeable lad
27.
as well.
Well, most of the players knocked out
81.
early have hung around. Wesley Harms has not missed a session of darts.
Some player Wesley is
100.
from Holland.
He's very watchable, isn't he, like these two. Plays the great game in thrilling
60.
fashion.
Not enough, Jeff. It's left 200.
80.
There are youth finalists.
They're smiling.
Well, we've got another break after
78.
this set of darts. And if Smith doesn't get going, he's going to go backstage already 1 set
140.
from defeat.
Jeff, you require 122.
He's got a chance here. It's a loose start. Well, that's 60.
82. Scott, you require 94.
But headaches, 94 wanted for Scotty. Treble 18. No, he's gone for the ball. Good thinking. Knows Jeff's on double top. Yeah, we're listening to you, Scott.
$52.
Here we go.
Check 62. Jeff,
Come on,
you require
Jeff.
40.
Everybody here wants you to get double top. Can you do it? Double 10. Yes, she can.
Short in the first line. Jeff Smith. Second line, gets Scott to throw first. Game on.
Well done. But still can be punished. It's just his
60.
throw.
Only a hold from Jeff Smith, but he'll take whatever he can at the moment. Big one here would help things. There we go.
Okay, up and running.
Crowd on their feet,
79.
enjoyed that. 7th 180 of the match.
One on the end.
Good leg of darts this from Jeff Smith.
Yeah, 180, 140. Scotty not in the running at this moment.
16.
A long way clear.
$65. $100. Jeff Curicua, 116.
2 treble 20s. Oh, sorry, good 19s. Tops.
96.
Doesn't always do what you anticipate, does he, Jeff Smith?
No, it's unusual.
I can guarantee you where he's going when he comes back.
44. Jeff Curicua, 20.
Take it away then.
2 10s. Double 5. Doesn't like these.
15.
That's wide.
Scott Curicua, 158.
Well, this would hurt. Not this time. So Smith will be back.
94.
One
Jeff
double 2,
Curicua,
Jeff.
5.
Not a good finish. Single 1. Staring at double 2. Yes, he's done it.
It's sold in the second round. Jeff Smith.
Well done, Jeff.
Third round is Jeff to throw first. Game on.
It's the first time he has led any set 2 legs to 0 in this world final.
60. $100.
That is Sylvia Lynn, 100 years old, a few days ago. Happy birthday.
60.
Love to see a Centurion. You don't see many.
95. $60.
360s.
Yeah.
Unusual.
Not the best leg from Jeff.
100.
And he's got to be careful here, Tony. Okay, 2 legs the lead, but this is the throw to close out the set. A weights break. Suddenly, it could be 2-2.
Yeah, he's not doing that well with it.
138.
So finish for Scott. No outshot here at the moment for Jeff. Needs to get into that treble to leave a decent finish.
16. Scott Curicua, 68.
Just can't find the consistency of scoring, Jeff Smith. That's a loose one. So 19 now would leave tops. Double top to break back.
28. Jeff
What was
Curicua,
that, he says?
161.
Treble 20. Oh, treble 19. He's gone for the 18s. But he still wants the ball.
Look at
And
that.
he gets it! Yes! 161. Ball shot. What a way to do it. Look at him here. They're applauding that man from Canada. And he deserves it.
161. And he trails 5-1. But what a big leg of darts.
Bobby's car's back to the computer in his car is packed in. So he's struggling.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back Scott Waits, Jeff Smith, and your referee for the conclusion of this final, Anthony Dundas.
Do you want me to pick up? So a big lead for Scott Waits, 5-1. First to 7 will be the winner. But Waits, we know, has been a comeback kid himself, and we've seen big comebacks in finals before. 2007, Martin Adams was leading 6-0 against the late Phil Nixon, and it went to 6-all
first leg.
before Adams
Scott
clinched it. So Scott Waits with the darts, he just needs 2 more sets, and he's home and dry to regain the title that he won in 2013.
New
100.
referee for the rest of this final. 2 sets or more. Anthony Dundas takes over. Proud moment for him.
100.
Now, just in case you're thinking this is definitely done and dusted, 2 things. Number 1, that 2007 final that you mentioned, John. And the other thing is, I was talking to Jeff just before this final, and he said, I know I will win, and I know I will win whatever the score. It will happen for me, whether it happens from 6-0 down, from 5-0 down. I know it's going to happen for me. It's just a case of when. That title has my name on it, he said.
Well, it's a good mindset, but he's got a lot to do. And Scott Waits has been getting the finishes when he needs them, and 5-1. It would be a mighty comeback if he were to come back and win this one.
That 1-6-1 before the break will have helped.
140.
And it is happening just now.
He's come back throwing well. Waits is on a finish, though, on the throw, 161. 121 is a very makeable checkout, and Smith's going to have an opportunity to do that now.
45. Jeff, you require 121.
Treble 17 he's going for first, so treble 18 for Bull. No, can't take it out, so chance for Scott, and 116.
Scott, you require 116.
This is to hold his throw. He's under real pressure. He probably has to take this. Treble 20 would leave double 18 now.
98.
He missed it.
It's not been great on double 18, Scott Waits. So, how about this? 2 more darts at double 16 for a break. 1 at double 8, must hit it. Hit it.
That's a big dart, Vassos. Big dart for Smith, and he gets the first break. And the crowd delighted. They want to see a match. As ever, they've come in party mode.
45.
In their fancy dress. I've seen Star Wars characters. I've seen bananas. You name it, they're all out there. Fancy headdress.
125.
But above all, they want to see a quality darts match.
Don't we all?
100.
I know it's been said before during the week, but it really is good to see Scott Waits throwing well again after his injury problems
46.
and losing form completely over the last couple of years. It's good to see him back.
If you're just joining us, he had shoulder problem,
140.
which was hampering him. He had an operation and he feels 100% again.
It was the rotator cuff is the technical term, and as anybody who's had that knows, it is mighty painful.
100.
Yep, back in the treble for Jeff Smith. He'll believe it's happening now.
140.
Come back looking good after this break. And Scott Waits, although he's 5-1 ahead, he still has to get to that finishing line. And Smith's on a finish now, 76 to go 2-0 up.
Has 6 darts at it if he needs them. Shouldn't think he will. Tops. Yes.
Yes, that's game shots on the second leg. Jeff Smith.
This is the Jeff
Scott
Smith
to throw first. Game on.
we've come to know and love.
Well, he's played so well, hasn't he, during the week? Very composed and finishing
has been what has really carried him through the tournament. He's got big checkouts when he's needed them and seems so unflappable. And if ever those qualities are going to be brought to the fore now, this has to be the moment.
83.
Let's see how Scott's throw holds up under a little bit of pressure. He's just lost 5 legs in a row. He's only had 2 darts at a double during those legs. It's not a bad response, is it?
No, solid 140. The old Tin Man's keeping well oiled there.
85.
Not much danger of him seizing up. The Waits fans, and there are plenty of them, just a little bit worried that their man has just gone off the boil a little here.
93.
Seen 1 or 2 of his mates around who I'd not seen since he won the Grand Slam in Wolverhampton back in 2010. That was a night.
60.
Wasn't a bad night when he won the World Championship 3 years ago.
No, absolutely not.
Utterly dominant that year.
He's a good player. He's got a lot of respect in the sport as well. People know that when he gets into top gear, that Waits can really motor. But Smith's on a finish again. Going to be throwing for the set.
60. Jeff, you require 140.
140 for 5-2. No. Not this time.
60.
But this 161 must hit, you feel, for Scott Waits if he's to stay alive in this set.
Could be. That's a good first start. And can't get it now, so Smith's going to come back.
97.
Looking at the 20s.
Jeff, you require 80.
And looking to make it 5 sets to 2.
So another 20 for tops. This is for 5-2.
40.
Oh dear. Now,
Scott, you require
Waits,
64.
having looked for all the world as though he's going to lose this leg and with it the sets, now has 64 to make it 2-1. 16s he's looking at. Another one. Now double 16. Studying
48.
concentration, but it's just not there.
Jeff, you require
Doors
40.
ajar.
Go on then. 2 10s. 2 5s for the set.
30.
Oh, the Canadian
Scott, you
fans and those
16.
back home take a big gulp as Waits now steps forward with double 8. Well, that missed by distance, didn't it? Andy knows it, shakes his head in disbelief. Double 4,
Yeah,
that's more like it.
down the third leg. Scott Waits.
2-1, but it was only a hold of throw.
Jeff
So
to
Smith
go first.
still has the
Game
throw,
on.
still has the darts for the set.
This is a big leg. Must hold here, you feel, to have
62.
any chance of coming back. He was 5-0 down. He won the 6th set
100.
with a 161 check out in the bullseye. Came back out and had 4 darts to win the 7th set. Missed them all.
Some
41.
indifferent darts again from Smith. Scott's dad Clive is here, I know, somewhere out there in the crowd. He's a nervous man when his son's playing. He'll be following and feeling
59.
every dart that Waits is throwing.
As I'm sure will Jeff's family back home in Canada. Jessica, Natasha, Kieran, his kids, and his wife
58.
Rachel.
And most of New Brunswick, I should imagine, and quite a few other places as well.
I am told that the tides in New Brunswick do odd
60.
things, and you never know. The tide in this darts match might be about to do something a bit funny, but if it is, this one could do with hitting the treble 20.
140.
More like it.
Not on the finish though.
That's 2 in. He's coming down the board.
139.
She's a Scott Waits fan. She was looking a bit gloomy a few minutes ago. Now she's got a big grin on her face. 143 is a makeable checkout.
65.
See if he can do it.
Scott, you require 143.
Treble 20s to start. Not this time. Chance for Jeff then on 135 when he steps back to the oche. This is set point again.
Let's see then. Jeff, you've been taking this sort of finish. Not now, though. Good dart.
79. Scott, you require 50.
To level this set. Double 16 for Scott Waits. There it is. And he has the dart.
Scott Waits.
Smith knows he's missed opportunities
Fifth leg, Scott
to have won this one.
Game on.
And Waits is now back in the box seat. This leg will send one of them, either Waits 6-1 up or Smith to 5-2. Massive for Smith this.
140.
Great start, terrific start. Very difficult to break against that sort of throwing.
60.
I wonder if he still believes, Jeff Smith. I wonder if he still believes it's going to happen. It's one thing saying it before the match, but does he believe now, having missed those 4 darts for 5-2?
Well, that's back-to-back 140s. And a nod from Scott Waits, who knows that he's moving in and producing the darts that he needs. Great response. Smith's 4th maximum and the 8th of the match so far. But Waits still with the advantage.
121.
3-1. Well, 2 140s rather, and a 1-2-1 leaves Scott Waits poised on 100 to move to within a set of his second world title.
Could be an 11 darter. This treble 20 he wants. He's got it. This is for an 11 darter double tops.
60.
So he doesn't take it out, but with Smith on 204, Waits will return.
Lucy, you saw his girlfriend, is fancying this. She thinks it's done and dusted.
140.
And if he takes this out,
40.
you won't find many to disagree with her. 2 more. Yes, there it is. It is 6-1.
He was saying yesterday this match is going to be all over by 7:30, Scott Waits. It is now 7:20, so he's just about on schedule.
$100.
Is there any way back from here for Jeff Smith?
Waits has won this one comfortably without really
45.
producing his A game. He's well capable of throwing up towards the 100 mark. His average 87, but it's not about averages, of course, when you get to a big final like this. It's about whose nerve prevails in the pressure situations, and Scott Waits has been okay.
Yeah, he's hit the big doubles, hasn't he? The ones he's needed to.
He hit him hard early, didn't he? And sailed into that early advantage. First 2 or 3 sets, I think, were key, because Smith never really settled and he's not been able to come back.
Scott hit 3 doubles out of 3 to win the first set against the darts, and after that Jeff's scoring just deserted him.
85.
Only got a couple of chances at doubles for the next 2.5 sets.
Well, he's got to hold his throw here, goes without saying. And he's doing well. That's 2 in the trebles, and that's 3 in the trebles, his 5th maximum, leaving himself 30, and Waits well back, so he's in a good place in this particular leg.
100. Jeff, you require
No finish for
20.
Waits.
2 15s. That wasn't close. It's getting closer.
15.
Wrong way.
Oh dear. Now Scott, 186. That's only a single. That's the one he's looking for, and that
121. Jeff, you require 15.
Under pressure now. Double 6 he's left. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Nerves, Vassos,
Scott, you require
nerves.
65.
And Scott Waits now coming with 65. This to win a leg which, in all honesty, he shouldn't be winning. Well, that's 50. 15. Double 6 now.
59.
Bit unlucky with that centre
Jeff,
ball,
you
I guess.
require 12.
Although if you're going to go for it, You can't call yourself unlucky if you hit it.
Yes,
There's the double six.
down the first line.
Sensible bull, of course. The purists would say there's no such thing as a sensible, but you know what I mean. He was looking for the 25. But Smith takes it, and that's the important thing for him. On his throw, he's done what's required. If it goes with throw all the way, then it'll be a Smith set.
100. $43.
So they've both been broken a few times during this match.
100.
Waits 4 times, Smith 6. But looking at those percentages, you wouldn't think that there'd be a 5-set gulf between them.
No,
It's who hits the key
60.
doubles.
I mean, the stats don't really tell the story. It's just a case of Waits getting key checkouts when he needs them. And I guess that's the big match experience. He's been up there
55.
before, done it, and knows how to get across the winning line.
4 legs.
Jeff Smith's in new territory.
Yeah, 4 legs the difference, 18 and 14. But 5 sets is the difference.
140.
Well, it underlines it. He's done it when he needs to.
Exactly.
97.
Well, he's on a finish. Smith a good for a 140 here. Needs another one. No, not there. He's on a finish, but not where he'd have wanted to be.
149.
And Waits can't take it out, so Smith will get an opportunity here to take one against the throw. Raise the roof if he found a way of getting 158.
158.
Treble 19. Can't be done now. They go for the bull here.
He's been one of the big bets with the bookies this week, as Smith backed all the way in from 33 to 1 at the beginning of the tournament, but now Waits double 6 to square up the set. Surely this time. Can't get much better markers than that. Oohs and ahs. Oh dear. And Scott can see the funny side of it. Might not see it if it continues with Smith bouncing back. Double 8. 4s.
28.
Well, that is a glaring opportunity missed.
Scott, you require
Well, that
12.
is this match in summary.
Yep, it encapsulates what it's been all about. Scott's not too wild about what's going
Thank
on.
you.
Having a laugh, which is probably the best way to deal with it. He's got it.
Saskia Shaw on the second leg. Scott Waits.
Years ago, you know, that's what Eric Bristow used to go. They used to goad him and boo him and shout him, and he'd turn round and say, come on, man, give me some more. And then he'd turn round and get the dart. It's part of what darts is about.
60.
It needs showmen.
Well, the Lakeside crowd are determined to enjoy themselves, even if the final isn't what they'd hoped for. They always hope for a close one.
121.
And Scott Waits could afford to enjoy himself, leading 6-1.
Absolutely.
Remember, it's a race to 7.
100.
He is 2 legs away from his 2nd world title, this man.
It's all with throw at the moment, though. Treble had put Smith under a bit of pressure, but
60.
he can't find it. And exasperated.
Proud Yorkshireman Scott Waits turns 39 next week.
Pride of Huddersfield.
Be a nice early birthday present, wouldn't it?
45.
The world title and the £100,000 winner's cheque.
Harold Wilson territory, wasn't it, once upon a time? Good darts.
135.
He's on a finish now, Smith. 106.
30.
Well,
Jeff
Waits
require
isn't.
106.
He's not on a finish, so Smith's got 6 from here.
Double 18, he's left to hold his throw.
88.
There.
And again, he grimaces as another double goes missing. Double 9 when he comes back.
99.
Waits is on a
Jeff
finish now,
require
so
18.
the pressure just starts to ramp up.
That's the 10th dart at a double he's missed this set.
That's good shot. Down the back leg. Jeff Smith.
In just 2.5 legs.
Game on.
He does find the double 9 that he needs to move ahead again in this 8th set.
You talked about his belief and about
140.
his sense of destiny, if you like. Well, he's got to keep that. He's got to maintain that and keep on focusing and producing his very best.
100.
There is quite simply no room for error for Jeff Smith from here.
Well, he can't afford any sort of real down periods,
60.
can he? He's got to find some big numbers. I mean, this is a mini opportunity. 140 here had helped the cause. That's pretty good.
131.
Good as.
Only.
Well, that's poor. Smith gets a ton here. He's on a finish. Anything better would be a bonus.
No, just low. Can he get one over the top? Wow, he's throwing that one from Hampshire.
41.
For those of you watching overseas, Hampshire is a fair way away from the Lakeside.
100.
The next county. The Waits is on the finish. Oh, excellent. Good darts. What a great time to do it. His 6th maximum.
Scotland acquire 156.
That's why the crowd have warmed to Jeff Smith this week.
Oh, double 18 for a 1.56.
Yes, that's good shots on the forward. Scott Waits.
Stunning darts.
Fabulous
Stunning
finish.
darts, and he's one leg away
Go first. Game on.
from the title.
Of such moments are champions made. And Scott Waits, while Smith put the pressure on, responded in true champion fashion. Magnificent checkout.
1.56, his highest checkout of the tournament so far.
40.
Well, as we get our breath back, that means that one more leg and Scott Waits is the 2016 BDO World Champion. And he's got a little smile on his lips.
43.
He senses that he is closing in now and that is his destiny and not Jeff Smith's. Oh, how about that?
I wonder if Jeff Smith still believes.
Well, he applauded his opponent, didn't he, when he got that magnificent checkout.
41.
And the touch of hands before this crucial leg began. And Smith, I think, knows that he is very much up against it now. That's a good cover shot.
95.
Not on a finish yet, but Smith a long way back.
He's not far away, is he, Scott Waits? That trophy that they can both see
81.
just to the right of the oche. Well, it's within touching distance now.
186. That's a terrific first dart. And he's followed it. Coming down.
145.
It wasn't a million miles away from the bullseye, was it? But that is quality throwing, and 2 more darts could polish this one off. 41 is all that he needs
57.
now to take the title.
Scott Uniquire 41.
He won the title in 2013. He struggled with shoulder trouble. He's back to full fitness. He's back to his best. And he is world champion once again. Scott Waits wins a one-sided World Championship final. Jeff Smith we will see again next year. Didn't produce his best on the biggest occasion, but wow, it was brutal from Scotty to Hottie. A 2-time world champion.
He's been the player of the week. Those matches against Gert de Vos and against Glenn Durrant were spectacular. The crowd just loved him, loved what he produced this week. And on the big stage, when it counted, he has produced a champion's performance. Back from a darting wilderness through injury, and now champion again.
Ladies and gentlemen, may we have a round of applause for both our finalists. Jeff, the first Canadian in the final for 22 years. You have been brilliant this week. We didn't quite see you at your best in this final, but overall, a sensational championship.
Yeah, I found myself trying to make something out of nothing there, and I appreciate every one of you guys out there. You guys have been awesome all week. But most of all, congratulate your champion. Scott was incredible. He had no quit in him all week. He had chances he could have gone out early, and he dug in, and he really made it to the end. So, all done, Scott.
Jeff, semi-final in your debut year, runner-up in your second year. That is quite some record. You just seem to, at times, have been so comfortable up here on the big stage, and you have made such an impact with this crowd.
Yeah, I just tried to adapt each match, and you know what I mean? I had a tough run in the semis last year, obviously a tough final, but I guarantee you I'll be back next year.
Great stuff, Jeff. Scott, an amazing reception. You've come from behind this week. You've led from the front this week. What a sensational championship, and what a way to seal your second title.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. I'll tell you what, though, the crowd here this week are fantastic. I mean, look at these here. Come on. End of the day, this can't happen without you lot. You've been fantastic. But, you know, come on, Jeff. You've been a great sport as well. Great game as well. And, you know, to win my second world title, I'm absolutely flabbergasted. I can't believe it.
You're up there now with some of the very greats. And I wonder, bearing in mind coming back from shoulder surgery, you've done this the hard way. Does this one feel even sweeter than the first?
I'm not too sure yet. It's not sunk in. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know what to say, really. You know.
And your girlfriend, Lucy, has been living every arrow, and so has your dad. And your dad told me, I'm wearing my lucky shirt. I wore this shirt when he won the Grand Slam, and I wore this shirt when he won the world title in 2013. Mr. Waits, don't ever take that shirt off.
Mickey Mouse. There you go. Come on, Daddy. Get in there.
And have you got any idea yet what you might do with some of that £100,000? You're a hard worker, you're a real grafter, and you deserve to treat yourself.
I'm not sure what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen tonight. Never mind tomorrow. So I play darts for the love of playing darts. Don't play for the brass. So I mean, the World Championship means the world to me. Sack the money off on the World Championship. It's what I want to win.
You are now up there with some of the very greats. I know you're a historian of darts as well as a great player. What does that mean to you, to be a multiple champion and be thought of in the same regard as the likes of Taylor and Martin Adams and Wilson and all those other greats who've done it twice and 3 times?
Yeah, well, onwards and upwards now. It probably cost me £8 to get my name engraved on the trophy again. And then...
You can afford it.
And then, why not try again next year? Come on, we've got to come back and have another go away.
Well done, Scott. A worthy champion. Many congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now move into our presentation and welcome on stage the proprietors of the Lakeside Country Club, Bob and Barbara Potter, accompanied by the BDO Tournament Director, Wayne Williams. To receive a cheque for £35,000, he's the 2016 Lakeside World Championship runner-up, Canada's Jeff Smith. Make some more noise for the silencer, our runner-up, Jeff Smith. To receive £100,000, the magnificent trophy, and for the second time, the title of Lakeside World Champion. It's Scotty Too Hotty. Scott Waits.
I'd like to hear from a man who says it's not about money, it's about playing the dance. That makes you warm to a man.
And for Scott Waits, it really is, and always has been, all about the dance.
It's a great story, a great comeback. And Scott Waits, proud Yorkshireman and proud champion once again. And he might be champion a few times more yet, you never know. Dad Clive